Ancient Chinese wisdom embodies deep philosophical teachings and cultural insights developed over centuries, including Confucianism, Taoism, Yin-Yang, and the I Ching, offering guidance for personal growth, ethical conduct, and harmonious living. Enter the realm of ancient Chinese wisdom through this hand-picked collection of proverbs and quotes. They will lead you to introspection, offering enduring guidance for a fulfilling and purposeful existence.
Happiness is when you are understood. Great happiness is when you are loved. And real happiness is when you love. 3 things never come back: time, the word, and opportunity. Therefore, do not waste time, choose words, and do not miss the opportunity. We take greater pains to persuade others that we are happy than in endeavoring to think so ourselves. Man's nature is evil. Goodness is the result of conscious activity. A healthy man wants 1,000 things. A sick man only wants one. The man who says he can and the man who says he cannot are both correct. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. If you hate a person, then you are defeated by them. It is more shameful to distrust our friends than to be deceived by them. If they spit at you behind your back, it means you're ahead of them. We have 2 lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. The disease of men is that they neglect their own fields and go to weed the fields of others. The person attempting to travel 2 roads at once will get nowhere. He who is satisfied with his lot is rich. In the midst of chaos, there is also an opportunity. To lead people, walk beside them. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. There are 1,000 lessons in defeat, but only one in victory. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The noble person uses things. The lesser man is used by things. A leader leads by example, not by force. Even the finest sword, plunged into salt water, will rust. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. He who flatters a man is his enemy. He who tells him of his faults is his maker. To see what is right and not do it is the worst cowardice. What the caterpillar calls the end, the rest of the world calls a butterfly. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. The funniest people are the saddest ones. If I let go of who I am, I become who I might be. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. He who wishes to fight must first count the cost. A tree that is unbending is easily broken. The hard and strong will fall. The soft and weak will overcome. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby, you can be the director of the opponent's fate. True words aren't eloquent. Eloquent words aren't true. Wise men do not need to prove their point. Men who need to prove their point aren't wise. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Care about people's approval, and you will be their prisoner. People in ancient times did not like to talk much. They considered it a shame for themselves not to keep up with their own words. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. What you do not want to be done to yourself, do not do unto others. The wheels of justice grind slow, but grind fine. To define the future, one must study the past. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. We accept advice in drops, but we distribute it in buckets. Ponder and deliberate before you make your move. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. The skillful artist will not alter his measures for the sake of a stupid workman. Beware of sugar that is mixed with poison. Beware of the fly that sat on a dead snake. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. Time is a created thing. To say, I don't have time, is like saying, I don't want to. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare, there are no constant conditions. Fill your bowl to the brim, and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife, and it will blunt. He who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know. You can't trust a man who has nothing to lose. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. Whoever talks a lot often fails. Nothing is softer or more flexible than water, yet nothing can resist it. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. Think of tomorrow. The past can't be mended. An enemy is a friend who knows too much about you. Friends are the siblings God never gave us. Victory over others gives strength. Victory over oneself gives fearlessness. Give a bowl of rice to a man, and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice, and you will save his life. Disorder came from order. Fear came from courage. Weakness came from strength. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Great is the man who has not lost his childlike heart. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward, in whatever way they like. Every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. Getting something done is like digging a well. You can dig a well 70 feet deep, but if you don't hit water, it's just an abandoned well. The feeling of right or wrong is the beginning of wisdom. There is no disaster greater than not being content. There is no misfortune greater than being covetous. Attack the evil that is within yourself, rather than attacking the evil that is in others. To complain about an unpleasant thing is to double the evil. Laughing at it is to destroy it. By 3 methods, we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. People are distressed by their inability to do it. The problem, however, is simply that they don't do it. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Roads were made for journeys, not destinations. No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find time for reading or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, and compassion. These 3 are your greatest treasures. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. If you are alone for a long time, soon you will accept loneliness. You will never know your potential if you are afraid of being alone. A long absence of sex turns a person into a neurotic. A man with outward courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. A great man clings to the essentials and leaves the insignificant. He does everything by truth, but will never rely on laws. Whoever, undertaking a business, hurries to quickly achieve result, will do nothing. He who carefully finishes his work as he began will not fail. The way is near, but men seek it afar. It is in easy things, but men seek for it in difficult things. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Success is as dangerous as failure. Hope is as hollow as fear. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. The more you don't have sex, the less you want it. Truth uttered before its time is always dangerous. If there is no dull and determined effort, there will be no brilliant achievement. Sometimes you must yield in order to win, and sometimes maintaining a low place leads you to win. So the unwanting soul sees what's hidden, and the ever-wanting soul sees only what it wants. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. The way of truth is like a great road. It is not difficult to know it. The evil is only that men will not seek it. A man must not be without shame, for the shame of being without shame is shamelessness indeed. A trail through the mountains, if used, becomes a path in a short time, but if unused, becomes blocked by grass in an equally short time. It is easy to hate, and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. Try your best to treat others as you would wish to be treated yourself, and you will find that this is the shortest way to benevolence. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend.
As our video comes to a close, we are eager to hear your thoughts. Please let us know in the comments which quote resonated with you the most. Someday, you'll look back with regret for not having heard them earlier. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Watch yet another video